Hey everybody, what's up? This is Matthew. Welcome back to Midwest to Gotham, and let's start the show. You're gonna see some changes on my channel coming up. I'm all about change, so you should constantly see changes, but I'm gonna start off doing something new. I was watching some other YouTubers, which is what you do when you're trying to get on. You take some time and see what people who have a similar idea or format of whatever you're trying to do, and not copy it, but maybe get some ideas from it. They always say the wise man is a man who's smart enough to know what he doesn't know. So you want to take that and learn from other people. There's nothing wrong with adopting ideas from people who are already successful. But I'm watching other people's channels and they kind of just take an idea, you know, hey, welcome to the channel, and explode into their content, which I'm not going to do that anymore, because the whole point of my channel, which could be an original idea, I don't know, I haven't seen any other channels like it, is that I really want to have a conversation with people. I want to sit down, take a daily topic and talk about it, whatever that topic is, but it's going to be a real conversation, not me spitting my ideas at you and getting you to agree with me and just subscribe because I'm awesome and you have a voice on this channel. We're all part of this together. So I try to do these every week, probably on Sunday. It is Sunday. Let's start over. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Matthew. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you stopping by, and let's get started. So, how's your week been? My week, long, a lot of working.
Ready for work. You see me, I be work.
I try to work on my channel on my off time, get my ideas together. I got some exciting things happening which should come down the pipe in the next week or so. So that's exciting. I don't want to talk about it now because I'll bring that stuff up later, but I'm all about changing and evolving the channel. So I got some stuff coming down the pipe if you hang on long enough to check that out. I want to celebrate some people in my life who have been really helpful. Where it began is that I was looking at my credit card statement the other day. I was looking at my phone, looking at my apps on my station. I realized that I got a $20 charge for something. And I'm like, okay, you know, I don't do auto pays. I'm like, what? I didn't know what it was. I'm looking it up and I realized that it was a charge from my video editing software, Adobe Premiere Pro, which I like Adobe Premiere Pro. I hadn't used any other software, but if you're a newbie like me, I highly recommend that if you're gonna start somewhere, I mean, it's as simple as video editing is gonna get, and it's good stuff. So if you're looking for what to do, I would recommend it. It does cost you. Like I said, you can't just buy a kit. It's 20 bucks a month. So if you can suck in the monthly, then there you go. But I bring that up because I realized that when I got charged for it is that I made my first video the day that I signed up for Adobe Premiere. I signed up for Premiere and immediately made a real cringy suck video. Don't go back and look it up. Just, it happened. So that actually reminded me, I've been on YouTube for exactly 1 month.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
I don't know. I think that's pretty awesome. Time goes so fast, you kind of lose track of stuff. And I was like, man, I've been doing this shit for a month. That's amazing. I mean, that's good. I'm very happy. I've realized in the last month, if you know any of my backstory, before I started doing this, I had never even owned a camera that wasn't on a phone. I've never used video software. I've never edited anything. I had no interest in this world. I just decided I wanted to do something new. I find it fills me up. It gives me energy. It gives me something to do. The next day I'm like, man, what am I gonna film next? I'm all into it, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to have something that, you know, a passion that drives you to do something, you know? And that's me. And I just want to know that that's what YouTube does for me. It's not about likes or views or subscriptions. That I want people to hear what I have to say, and I want to share a message. But that's what likes and subscriptions do for me. But as far as the work itself, I just like doing it. It's something new and it challenges me. I get to use my creativity and it's been great. But I do want to say that, you know, no man's an island. I do work alone. I don't have a cameraman, nothing like that. But there are people who have encouraged me in my life and give me ideas and criticism and helpful feedback that I want to celebrate. You should always have positive people in your life. It's a negative world. So if you got good people, hold on to them tight because, man, it's a blessing. So let's go ahead and get into it. I want to celebrate some people who matter in my life. So
let's count them down.
First thing I want to do is that I want to celebrate my big homie and a co-worker of mine, Eric Webb, aka E-Dub. The good thing about Eric is that Eric is real. I guess that's the definition. Eric is real. He'll tell you straight up if it sucks, if it doesn't suck. Look, man, it was too long. I fell asleep. I couldn't hear it. This is happening, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He can encourage you in a way that's hard hitting. If you can't take a hit, then you don't want to talk to Eric. But if you want real, he wants you to succeed. He's telling you, I noticed it, so other people will notice it too. He's trying to help you. And you know, you got to know how to take hard criticism, tough love, and that's Eric all day. There's a lot about sports. In my mind, I'm developing a segment for him, which is going to be called the Web of Truth. If I can talk him and be on the show. I mean, I don't know if he's shy or what, but I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And people like sports, you can come on the show and drop some knowledge. So, but either way, Eric, I want to say thanks for your help. I appreciate you, brother. And next, I want to celebrate my homegirl, Latasha Smith. Latasha has been a huge proponent of me getting my channel launched. I told her about it, probably the first person I told that I was going to do something. She immediately was like, man, that was great. You should do it. You know what I'm saying? I know who you are. I know you can make it happen. I know you have a passion for helping people. She was the one who was pushing me to go for it, go for it, go for it. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to do something new in your life, you need people like Atasha to motivate you. She is a motivational figure. She is very cheery and bubbly. She is Miss Sunshine, and in a dark world, everybody needs sunshine. She watches all my videos. She comments on all my videos, whether personal or on the page itself. She texted me and said, hey, that was great. She is important. Something else. She was the very first person who decided to actually do an interview with me. She did an interview on her experience with the student loans, and just her wanting to share herself with everybody, to encourage people and to take a chance on me and coming on my channel when she didn't have to, because not everybody wants their life on blast. And I really can't thank her enough for actually wanting to be part of it, to share her message, and to everybody will have to start somewhere. She was very helpful in me launching my channel, and I can't thank her enough. So thank you, Tasha. Up next is, I want to give a special shout out to Sylvia. Sylvia was the second interview I did, and she did a very firm interview. I thought a very powerful interview on our healthcare struggle, which is a tough topic. She didn't have to do that. I mean, not everybody, like I said before, wants their life on blast, especially when it's bad news. I mean, you guys know how social media is. Everybody shows themselves at the beach or kicking it, or, you know, their best face they have. No one wants to show realness, and definitely a struggle. Everybody's balling online. She did the opposite, came back, gave a real testimony on her problems, her life, her struggle, how she's in a bad place, and she's helping people with that. So I can't thank her enough for showing herself in a real light and coming on my channel and helping others. She also is very encouraging as far as the work that I do. She wants me to be successful. She realizes that there is a space for people to share a positive message, and she encourages me every day. So Sylvia, I can't thank you enough for being a positive influence on my life and my channel. Bless you. Please give your prayers to Sylvia. Her health is always up and down. I found out today she has something going on with something. I don't want to put her on blast, so she has some issues going on. So if you can pray for Sylvia, keep her in your prayers. If you suffer from healthcare issues, you know it's up and down all the time. So if you can spare a moment, pray for Sylvia. Appreciate it. Next up, I want to give a special shout out to Renee. Renee has been a friend of mine for a long time. She's given me I told her about the channel after her first couple of videos, and she immediately started encouraging me and giving me some show ideas and telling me what's a good idea, what's a bad idea. She's on the same geek stuff that I do. You know, when I want to talk about comics, she lends an ear. She wants me to spread that information. She doesn't think it's dumb at all. She thinks that a grown man can be a goofball. You can both be serious, politically minded, and be fun. She encourages both of those. So she kind of knocks the fear out of me to talk about things that I think people don't want to hear, because you never know what people are into. So she encouraged me to be real, talk about what I want to talk about, and hopefully it'll spark a movement. There are other people who want to talk about what I want to talk about, and she encourages me to not be afraid and to dive at it. More than anything else, she has encouraged me to keep my channel positive. If you go online, you'll see tons of hate channels. They get way more likes and views than positive channels. I could go, you know, I might do an experiment one day where I go on YouTube and just do a hate video, how much I hate like the GOP, how much I hate Trump, how much I hate anything. And I guarantee you, even with my small membership, I post that in the new video section, 4,000 likes, I guarantee you, because people love it. They love negativity and hate and shitting on people, and I'm just not gonna do it. She encourages me to be true to my values, to spread a love message, and she encouraged me that there is a space of intelligent people who want to have a good conversation and actually spread knowledge and not just talk shit. So she keeps me grounded on that path, that there is room for people like us who want to do that, who want to have a smart, positive message. As Michelle Obama tells us,
that the hateful language they hear from public figures on TV does not represent the true spirit of this country. How we explain that when someone is cruel or acts like a bully, you don't stoop to their level. No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high.
You're damn right. So, and Renee is my Michelle Obama. She encourages me to do better and be better. So I can't thank you enough. All right, so I want to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go into what I like to call the wolf pack.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
The wolf pack of my buddies, old school road dogs I roll with forever. I got a couple core friends I grew up with. I still hang out with them. All of them don't live in town anymore, but they do follow the channel, and we hang out and call and text each other, and they've been a part of my channel too. So, you know, I want to give a shout out to the homies. Number one is my buddy Antonio Rhodes. He's been an old friend of mine for a long time, and man, if you don't know T, then you just don't know T. I mean, T is T. I don't know how to explain it. He's kind of an asshole. He talks a lot of shit. He's happy for you. He wants to drive you. He wants to push you. He's talking shit because he loves you. You know what I'm saying? He wants to push you to do better. And the thing about Terrell is that if you go do something, if Terrell gives you a thank you or a like or a thumbs up or a good job, man, that's because you earned it. He loves his friends and his family. He's talking crap just because he wants to make you better. And once you understand that, then you realize the value that ST. So, my man, I love you. Thanks. Next on the Wolf Pack, I want to give a shout out to my homie Cedric. Cedric is the gamer of the group. Cedric actually wanted me to make a Twitch channel, obviously, the gamer. I ain't gonna do that. Nothing to do with him. It's just the fact that if you live in a world where you don't have a lot of free time, you want to focus on what's important. And what I believe in my values is that I can't sit around and talk about video games when the world is literally burning. I mean, if you follow news like I do, it's crazier every day, and I just can't talk about the new God of War game when there's real shit to talk about.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Though I am going to buy that game, and you should too. It's awesome. But that's not the point. But he watches the videos. He gives me some critique. He actually helped me on my intro not too long ago. He caught some things that nobody else caught, which is what I want my buddies to do. You know what I'm saying? Call me on my crap. You know, I'm trying to get better, so he helps me out with that. I'm changing the intro, and he was a big part of that. So I want to say thank you for watching, and you know, and looking out. All right, big homie. Thanks, man. Up next is another member of my wolf pack. This is Big Mike. Big Mike is my New York homie. He's kind of the one who's in the cut. Big Mike don't talk a lot. You don't hear from him a lot. He'll pop up every now and then, say what's up. He'll drop a funny meme and he's out again. You know what I'm saying? We talk to Mike every now and again. Personally, I think it's because Mike is locked up in Guantanamo Bay and he ain't saying nothing. Every now and then he gets some phone time. Cause ain't nobody fall off the grid like that and bounce right back and then disappear again. Mike has tons and tons of conspiracy theories, and he is the official on this show. I think the government's ran up on him, got him, and every now and then he breaks out and gives a shout out real quick. So Mike, if you want to run, keep running, like Nori on the run eating. And I hope to talk to you soon. But I want to thanks for your comments and keep sending me all that conspiracy theory stuff. I might use it one day. Love you. Up next, I want to give a shout out to my work buddy and my homie Sammy. Sammy's a tech dude. He's been very, very encouraging as far as helping me with these videos. He knows a lot about software and hardware, computer applications. He's helped me clean up some stuff. He can do in a half hour, which takes me 2 days of research. Just even him talking to me at work has really helped me clean up some stuff that I didn't know how to do. And I'd love to get him at my house so he could play with my computer for a while and tweak some stuff. Just self-taught, he knows all this stuff. And he really needs to start a tech channel because he just has so much knowledge. And the fact he finds somebody who's willing to share that with you and push you along, I can't thank him enough. So Sammy, I appreciate your help and your friendship, and thanks for watching. Up next is my homie Dennis, Dennis Nash. Dennis is, I work with Dennis too, and he's my friend on the street. And Dennis, what can you say about Dennis? If you know Dennis, then you already know what you're getting into. He's a super funny dude. He's a sports nut. He's a very positive guy. Everybody should have a Dennis in their life. He's such a positive person, and you know what I'm saying? He's good people. I want Dennis on my show. I'm gonna keep working him until he eventually comes on my show. He's a sports nut. Dennis is the Bo Jackson of Kansas City. Dennis knows football. Dennis knows basketball. Dennis knows baseball. He knows it all. He's just that dude. You know what I mean? And I want to have him on my show. I ain't told him yet, but I'm working on a segment for him called D Nash Game on Smash, where he comes in and talks about sports for a couple minutes. So maybe he can come on and really just give some commentary on, who's going to win the game, what's going on, who got injured this week. And I think people really can tap his mind as far as some real hard-hitting sports stuff. And I think that'll be good. But even if he never comes on the show, man, I appreciate you for being you. You're a great guy. Thanks for watching. He also turned me on to his people. I got an interview lined up with his brother. And so he gave me a guest. I appreciate you for that. So be looking out for that video. And anybody who wants to be on the show, if you got something you want to talk about, this dude's an artist. I'm gonna rep him. Maybe it'll get some people to look at his work, which is what this show is all about, is people helping people. So there you go. Hey Dennis, man, love you, brother. I want to finish off my thank you circuit with somebody who I don't know. When I first started my very first extremely cringy video, I ran into a YouTuber named Pep. I don't know Pep. Never met Pep. He left a comment on my video. I respond to all comments. He gave me a shout out. I gave it back. I want to thank you, Pep, for actually for watching some of the content and being very positive in the early stage. From what I hear about YouTube, it's a real crabs in the bucket place. Everybody wants to be on top, but no one wants to help each other or shine. So the people trying to kind of tear each other down. And he's not like that at all. Pep came in. He encouraged me. I got a copyright strike. He immediately was like, yeah, man, that stuff happened to me. Here's what I did, blah, blah, blah. And he was very encouraging. He gave me some helpful tips on what to do. So, like I said, even on YouTube, we have to celebrate each other, man, because there's no reason to tear each other down. We can all be successful. So special shout out to Pep. You should go check out his channel. He does a lot of unboxing videos. I can tell he's a tech guy. And if you're into that, I think he has some great content. He's at least worth a check out. All right, Pep, thanks, brother. All right, that's pretty much it. I just want to do a rundown on some people who really helped me and were positive. I think we all need to respect each other and give shout outs to each other. The world does not praise each other enough. We're real easy to tear into each other, but very rare to help celebrate each other. You know what I'm saying? We spend all day like kids yelling and screaming at each other as opposed to finding solutions to help our country and to help each other and to help each other make it. Because you've heard on my channel before, I'm not a negative person, but I'm a realist. Our government doesn't give two damns about us. If we're gonna help each other, we gotta save each other. Like they say, there's no justice, it's just us. So if we don't rep each other, nobody will. So I wanna thank all of you people for being part of my life, being part of my channel. If you're just watching this video and you're not somebody on the list, I wanna thank you for watching. We just need to build each other up and just celebrate each other. So all right, people, I want to say I love all you guys. There should be another video coming out soon, and I just want to thank you. You don't know how appreciated you are. Peace.